guys, welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name is Connie and I am Connie's Country Finds on eBay and country_finds on Poshmark for now. Now, the reason I am making this video, I didn't plan on a video, and but over the weekend, today is Tuesday, April 12th, 2022, and over the weekend I seen a lot of chitter chatter on Facebook, Poshmark, or on Instagram, and on YouTube about Poshmark. Okay, now I have been on Poshmark for 5 years and I want to believe in them. I really do. So I have many thoughts that some I will share with you today and others I won't, because I don't want to start anything. I don't want to give any information that is not facts. There's enough rumors going on around out there. I just try to keep my head down and do my work. But something changed that this morning. I was flipping through the internet and I looked up Poshmark's financials, and they aren't good. I will put a link at the end of this video, or a photo at the end of this video, so you guys can look at it. And it's this morning's financials. They're not good, guys. They are not good. So I dug a little deeper because I'm wanting to see how much of what is going on out there, what people are saying, is true. So I dug a little deeper and I found an article about Poshmark. And that wasn't good. Now, when I first started Poshmark 5 years ago, it was jumping. I was making sales all the time. And I don't sell high-end items. Most of my items I find are mall brands. That's just the way it is in my area. I live in the country. I live in a small town in Indiana. And nobody wears high-end brands around here. If you could tell, I'm in a t-shirt. This is pretty much how we all dress around here. This is farm country. So it's kind of hard in farm country to find Anthropology and all these other high-end brands. But I figured I'll give Poshmark a try. I needed to find something to work from home because I had hurt my back. I had worked in a bakery, a couple of different bakeries. I worked at Walmart Bakery in our area for 12 years. I was a cake decorator. And then I went to one of our local bakeries in our town, and I was a decorator there for 3 years. I fell and hurt my back really bad. I slipped on grease. And it got to the point where I couldn't stand anymore. So I needed to find something, and Poshmark came up when I was looking. So I'm like, okay, this looks fun. So I listed a couple of just items I had in my closet. I started making sales in the beginning. So that's where they get you, okay? It was good all the way up until I'd say my sales started dropping the end of December after Christmas into January, and they haven't recovered. And in the reselling world, you have your ebbs and flows. You know when it's going to be dead and when the sales are going to rise. They should have risen by now. Okay? Now, yes, our economy is in the garbage. Gas prices are finally starting to go down, but natural gas has gone up. Food has gone up. Electricity has gone up. Everything has gone up. So yes, that is part of the problem. But that is not all of Poshmark's problem. The article I'm going to link down for you below talks about how Poshmark was spending way too much in advertisement. They were not budgeting their money. Okay? Now, I know if you've been with Poshmark long enough, or maybe even not, even if you're just watching this, you're probably scrolling along Facebook and you see an ad for Poshmark. You scroll along Google, you see an ad for Poshmark. Those have kind of all disappeared. I haven't noticed any. Before, when I first started, I was on Facebook scrolling, and one of the ads for Poshmark came up, and it was one of my bags that I had listed for sale, and I'm like, this is cool, you know, they're showing my bags. But I haven't seen that in a long time. I haven't seen it in a long time. Now, people must still be finding our stuff, because I did make a sale the other day, and it was to a guest buyer. So she must have found it somehow, some way on Google. But they're not finding it the way they used to, okay? And if you don't know, a guest buyer does not have an account with Google or with Poshmark. They could just come in, buy it, and be done. And those are usually the best ones that you want, because they pay full price. They don't complain, and they don't want to return anything. So those are the best buyers. But those have even dropped and become far and few between. So Poshmark is not doing well. I'm sure the economy is not helping them. But they have to be doing something on the back end, because there's people out there that are still making a ton of money and shipping out 50 items a day. But then there's the rest of us who are working 16 hours a day and can't even get one sale. Listing all day long and can't even get a sale. I mean, I listed a few things last night, and I maybe had 5 people share it. The last item I listed was about 8 o'clock our time last night, and I maybe had 5 people share it. And then I had a few followers. That was it. Before, people were sharing my stuff like crazy. Followers were getting on like crazy. And now it's like the platform has died. Completely died. And I know not everybody is broke out there, right? But we also have to remember that this week is Easter. Sunday is Easter. And then tax day is Monday. So there are going to be a lot of people having to pay taxes in this year. Because of that money they got for their kids last year, they didn't realize they were going to probably have to pay it back this year. So people are saving for that. They're only buying their necessities. They're trying to pay for their gas back and forth. They're trying to feed their family. So it kind of snowballs down to us, okay? But Poshmark should be doing better. You know, as soon as they went public, it seems like everything just went into the toilet. And I'm glad I didn't buy into stock with Poshmark. First of all, I don't know anything about stock. Second of all, I don't put my money into something I don't trust. And Poshmark I don't think they had a clue of what they're doing. They seen dollar signs and they jumped right in the water and started swimming. And I'm sure these investors are probably kicking themselves in the rear end for even investing in Poshmark. And I want to believe in Poshmark. I really, really, really do. I want to believe that it's going to come back, that sales are going to be popping again. But I'm going to tell you another couple of things I've been thinking about too. I'm going to try not to make this video too long. But one thing I thought about was when we first start Poshmark, we want to become a Posh ambassador. Because we want that little thing on our closet that says, you know, that makes us feel a little bit important, that all our work is for something, you know. So we work really hard and get that Posh ambassador status. But you have to think about it. When you go to be a Posh ambassador, one of the prerequisites is to invite somebody onto the platform. Excuse me, I need a drink. So we do that, right? We do the sharing, we do everything we need to do. We invite the person or a couple people onto the platform. Now you think about how many people wanted to be Posh ambassadors. I don't know how many sellers are on Poshmark. But if all those Posh ambassadors invited one person, just one, think of how many more people are on that platform than there was when we first started, okay? Well, Poshmark's financials started going into the toilet, right? They roll out Poshmark Ambassador 2. If you don't know, look at the prerequisites. I can't even say that word. You have to invite someone onto the platform. So here we go again. Everybody that wants Posh Ambassador 2 is sending out their invites. And we have more people coming onto this platform. Now, once they get onto the platform, they may just be shopping at first. And then they say, oh, wow, this looks easy. Right? You can ship up to 5 pounds. You don't have to weigh it. Just got to make sure it's not over 5 pounds. Throw it in a box. One shipping label. And out the door it goes. 3 days later, 4 days later, whenever the money is released, you get paid. This is awesome. And they're new closets. They're getting seen. So they're making money. They're getting a taste of that money, right? You see where I'm going here? So think about how many Posh ambassadors, how many Posh ambassadors 2 there is now, and how many more people have come onto this platform because of it. To me, it seems like there's more sellers than there are buyers. Yes, there's millions of people in the United States, right? Not everybody is on Poshmark, but you see where I'm going with this? At first, I was trying to become Poshmark Ambassador 2. And then I'm like, okay, maybe that'll help my sales. But then I'm like, you know, I already feel like there's already more sellers than there is buyers. And I'm kind of tired of Poshmark and their little algorithm changes or whatever the heck they're doing in the background. So I decided that I wasn't interested in becoming a Posh Ambassador 2, and I was just going to pivot, you know, and focus more on eBay. Now, that brings me back around to a point. If you don't take anything else from this video, after you see their stock prices at the end of this video, when I post it, and you read that article, I'm not saying that Poshmark is going bankrupt, okay? But do me a favor. If you don't take anything else from this video, when you make a sale and the funds are available in your account, get those funds out. Don't let them sit there. because Poshmark can shut down tomorrow. Am I saying they are? Nope. I have no proof of that. But their financials are not good. And if you can't bring yourself into a profit in your business, you have no other option but to shut down or to sell out. Okay? And if they decide to shut this platform down tomorrow, and you have $500, $1,000, $10 sitting in that account, it's going to be gone, and you're not going to get your money. Poshmark is not a bank. You're not making interest on it. Okay? Get that money out of there. Don't let it sit. Another point I forgot that I was going to make, but I'll remember it here in a minute. Another thing is look to going on to other platforms, expanding out. Like I said, my eBay sales are slow, but they're way better than what Poshmark is. At least I make 1 or 2 sales on eBay. That's more than what I've made on Poshmark in 3 days, which is 0. So be sure to don't put all your eggs in one basket. I know Easter Sunday, and I just don't do it. Okay. Don't be afraid of eBay. Don't be afraid to expand, because if you want your business to keep going, you're going to have to expand onto another platform, whether it be eBay, Mercari, Depop, Etsy. I guess they're having problems. I don't know. I don't sell over there. Facebook. I remember my point. Okay. My point is, here's another point that I have. eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, Etsy. They're not our employers. They can do whatever the heck they want to do to make money. They don't have to answer to us. They don't have to ask us, what do you think? We are this. They are this. Huge, okay? We're just little peons on their platforms trying to make a couple bucks to feed our family and take care of our bills. Maybe get out of debt. Whatever your situation is. Stay at home with the kids. Fund your retirement. Supplement your retirement. Whatever your situation is. We're our own employers. It is up to us what we do with our business. It is up to them what they do with theirs. They can't tell us how to run our business. We can't tell them how to run theirs. So those of us that are keep going to Poshmark and complaining, Poshmark's only going to tell you what you want to hear. They're not going to tell you everything, and they don't have to. That's just like working for an employer when you have a job. That company can change whatever it wants to, and they don't need your approval for it. Like I said, I worked at Walmart for 12 years. Walmart's always changing. Did they ever come to me and ask me for my opinion? No. Why would they? I'm just their little peon worker. They have to do what they have to do to make their dollar. Just like we have to do what we have to do to make our dollar. Understand? So, I know it's rough, guys. I know it's rough. I know there's single moms out there trying to stay home with their kids so you don't miss them growing up. I know there's single dads out there doing the same thing. I know there's couples out there trying to get out of debt, using reselling to do that. There's people like me who hurt constantly and can't go get a job because it hurts too much. So we have to do what we have to do. And if you want to keep that freedom, if you have that taste of freedom, then you have to be flexible in what you do in your business. Or you have to try to find something else. You can be an Uber driver. You could do DoorDash. Whatever. Once again, there's the gas. Okay? So it's hard. It's hard all the way around. Imagine how much these guys are spending in their gas tanks for Uber and DoorDash and all the other app things that they have out there. The economy is tough, but you have to be tougher, and you have to be able to pivot and do what you have to do to survive. Okay? And if you decide to stay with Poshmark, good for you. If you're a seller and you're still doing great on Poshmark, good for you. Share a secret down below. Or not. That's fine. But I'm still rooting for you. I'm rooting for all of us. But I'm not going to root for you if you don't root for yourself. Okay? You are the one. You are the business owner. You are the one who chose to do this. And you have to change with the times because they are changing. It may come to a point to where I might have to try to go find a part-time job. I really hope not. I'm doing my best to not do that because it does hurt to stand. I mean, my back is starting to hurt just this 22 minutes I've been standing. But if I have to, that's what I'll do. And it's been a good 5 years. But you know what? I'm not giving up yet because this is what I chose to do. This is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to work for myself. I like being home. I don't have little kids, but I do like being at home. I like the freedom that it gives me. If I want to take the day off, I do it. If I want to take a week off, I do it. If my husband and I want to go on a trip over the weekend, I do it. I don't have an employer to answer to. If the roads are too bad in the winter and it's snowy, I don't have to call an employer and say, I can't make it because we live on the back roads and I can't get out. I love the freedom that it brings, but it is changing. And you have to change along with it. And am I going to give up Poshmark? Not right now. I am liquidating some of my clothes. And I am going to focus more on eBay because that's where my sales are. And I'm going to focus on where I'm making my sales. So I'm making up 5-pound boxes of clothes, and I will keep, I have a lot of clothes. This is only, I have more out in my garage and totes of jeans and stuff than I have shoes over in my other room. So I have a lot of clothes, so it's going to take me a long time to liquidate. But I'm not going to be showing Posh the love that I was. Like I said, my sales started tanking in December, and I didn't change anything. I was still sharing. I was still listing. I was still doing all that. And I started getting frustrated. So, You know, finally today when I read the financials and I read that article that I will link below, make sure you read that. It's important. It scared me enough to know, hey, this could end any day. Any day. So, if you don't take anything else from this video, at least get your money out of Poshmark's account. Because I don't want to see anybody lose their money in case Poshmark does take a nosedive and they end up filing bankruptcy or end up selling. I don't know what's going to happen, but you have to take care of yourself first. Okay? All right, guys, I think that's all the points I had. I'll probably remember more later, but I think that's enough for now. If, like I said, if you're a seller and you're still selling and still making the sales, good for you. Keep going. I hope the roof breaks open and everybody starts making sales again. Comment down below and let me know how. I know a lot of you are having slow sales, but comment down below and let me know how long you've been on Poshmark and how your sales are and maybe when they started dropping. If anybody that is making good money on Poshmark still, maybe share a few tips. You don't have to give away your secrets, but share a few tips maybe to give some people hope. But guys, take care of yourselves. You're first. I know this is stressful, very stressful. We're in bad economy. Everybody needs money. It's tough. I'm feeling it. You're feeling it. We're all feeling it. And I just wanted to get on here and let you know a couple of my thoughts. And know that you're not alone. You know? I don't mean to badmouth Poshmark. But, you know, the stuff I am going to share with you, linked below and at the end of this video, it is out there for the world to see. So, I'm not showing anything that isn't public. I just want to make you guys aware. And I hope you all are having a good day. And I hope you have a great Easter. I hope you enjoy your families. And I will see you. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell in case you like this video and you want to see more. Okay? So, alright. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for visiting me on my side of the internet. Happy sales. Bye.